Hey, good morning, everyone. I am Nadia Jones, and this is the 90-Day Vision Transformation Challenge. Today is Friday, so happy Friday, everyone. It is the first week of the new year, the first week of January. This week was the first week back from the holiday break, and it was a good week. It was a decent week. I cannot complain about how my work week went, and I hope all of you can say the same. Also, hopefully you guys had a chance to hit your affirmations hard this morning and get lost in your imagination, thinking and dreaming about the person that God has created you to be and doing the things that He has called you to do. All right, y'all. You know, this was that first week back, so listen, if your week wasn't great, if it was a struggle, be thankful and glad that you made it through this week, okay? Remember, like I said yesterday, everything that you're doing, especially if you're just beginning your journey of transformation, you had to create new disciplines, set them, and now you're following them. And that's no easy task in the very beginning. But as you continue adhering to the disciplines that you've set in place for yourself to make you better, to improve yourself, to improve your life, and as you begin seeing the results of the disciplines, it will get easier to maintain them, easier to follow them, and soon they will be a part of your lifestyle. All right? This feeling that you're feeling about not wanting to do these things and stick to the disciplines is only temporary. Y'all just stick with it and keep going. And you know, I want everybody to pay attention to everything that you do, especially, you know, the beginning of this year. I want you to start really paying attention to everything that you do. And I'm talking about from the foods that you eat to the music that you listen to. Pay attention to how you feel after you eat certain foods. Pay attention to how you feel after listening to certain types of music. If you feel sluggish and tired after eating certain foods, you may want to eliminate those foods out of your diet, or have as less of those foods as possible. Eat those foods in moderation, like severe moderation. If you're listening to music and it makes you feel angry or sad, very low vibrational states of being, maybe you shouldn't listen to that type of music anymore. Now is the time to really start nitpicking at every single thing that you do, because believe it or not, everything that we do plays a huge part in how successful we are in our day-to-day lives and how successful we are over our lifetime. And what you're doing right now, you're setting new disciplines, you're cutting this out, you're cutting bad habits out, and you're creating and forming new habits that you want to become a part of your lifestyle, that you want to, all these things you're doing is to improve your life. So you have to think about the smallest to the biggest habits and things that you're used to doing. And you need to pay attention and determine whether or not the feelings that you get after partaking in these activities, listening to this whatever music it is you're listening to, and eating the foods that you're eating, watching the content that you're watching, listening to the things that you're listening to, like from your podcast, YouTube creators, YouTube influencers, to the TV shows, to the books that you're reading, to every single thing that you're watching. watching and allowing into your mind, through your ears and through your eyes, and everything that you're absorbing through your emotions. Like, you might be feeling sad, angry, and depressed just from listening to music when you're not even sad, angry, and depressed in your own personal life. It's just you absorb those feelings from listening to certain types of music. So it's like, we really got to do things that are going to put us at the highest vibrational, wavelength that we can ride, like, each and every day. Don't do things that bring you down to a low state of being. You got to pay attention to it, and you got to stop doing those things that are truly not beneficial for you. It's just, you may enjoy nice melancholy music. You might feel like it soothes you. It's nice, it's good, but later on towards the end of the week, you feel like you're just sad, and you don't know where it's coming from. And you can have nothing sad going on in your life, but it's just from the music that you're listening to. It's just from the TV shows that you're watching, the content that you're allowing into your mind, into your being. So just pay attention. It's a new year. Start zeroing in on these little things and start paying attention to the big things. Pay attention to all of it. There's nothing is too small and nothing is too big. Don't pay attention to everything, because it all influences you and your success. Okay? For me personally, I have to limit the secular music that I listen to. I can't really. It's just not, it doesn't do much good for me if I allow myself to listen to secular music that is sad, or music that, I definitely don't try not to listen to anything raunchy, but I'm just being real with y'all. I have to limit my secular music because it does something to me. It makes me sad, or, a little angry sometimes, talking about emotions and the things of the past that you've been through. It takes me back to a past that I don't want to keep reliving, so it's like, I have to be careful. That's something that I really have to pay attention to. But when I listen to, like, gospel, Christian music, just music about God and the Holy Spirit, like, it puts me up here, and I stay up here. My mind is positive, and it stays positive. When negative thoughts do intrude my mind, I'm bouncing back I'm eliminating them, I'm rebuking them out of my mind, and I'm bouncing back on the positive. One, because of my affirmations. Two, because of the renewing of my mind, reading the word. First, let me take that back. One, because of the renewing of my mind, because of the reading of the word. Two, because of my affirmations. And then three, because I got positive songs reaffirming who God says I am, and reminding me of how powerful and how faithful and how dependable God is in my life. I got music to remind me of that playing in my mind constantly. So it does something great for me, and I need that. I can't allow myself to keep going back. I mean, to listen to secular music like that, because it takes me out of that higher state of mind. It just does, and it brings me to a place that I am less productive, I am less happy, and it's not good for me. So I gotta cut that out. I gotta not allow those things to come into my ear gates, right? So pay attention, y'all. That's all I'm trying to say. Pay attention to everything that you do, and if it does you good, keep it in your life. If it doesn't, just eliminate it, get rid of it, or do less of it. Eat less of it. Hear less of it. Watch less of it. All right? And do more. Do more of what serves you. Do more of what uplifts you. Do more of what boosts your mood. Do more of what makes you happy. Do more of what keeps your mind in the positive state of being. Okay? That's all I have for y'all today. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all have a blessed, prosperous, and productive day, and keep grinding.